wasn't open, just admit it. See, I gave you faith, turned your doubt into hope, and can't deny it. Now I'm all alone and my joy's turning open. Tell me who
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Gareth Bale, for me, has got to be the standout man. Renowned for his great pace, he also...
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
A chance! Can he put it away? Goal, Wales! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Wales take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Oh, it's there! Portugal are level! Oh, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Ricardo Carvalho gets it back. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Oh, didn't catch it right. Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Wales go into the lead. Chester. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Wales get it back again. And it's Vokes. Vokes tries a through ball, has a shot! Bale with a beautifully timed run. He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Be a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. And that's another throw. Ramsey. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. A real chance to break. It's broken loose. Trying to get there. João Moutinho plays it out to the flank. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And it's Vieirinha, coaxed out to the wing. Nani. Throw in. Goes long and forward. Played out to the right. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Portugal didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Nani. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. That's not going to make it. And it's Vokes. Out to the left it goes. Get a throw in. Gomez pumps it forwards. Nani. Looks like a good ball through. Ramsey. Vokes. Looks to slip it through. Big chance here! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to get it forward quickly. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Allen. Forward it goes. Now the pass. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Deflected behind for a corner kick. And shoots! Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he find a finish now? Can he score? A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping. I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it?
They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Wales 2 up and into a... Oh, it's gone in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Lovely feet. There's no flag. It's got through and... Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
It's a loose ball. Nani. Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's on his way. Yes, it's in!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Passes it through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Boots it upfield. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Aimed forward. Now it's Bale. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cristiano Ronaldo decides to play it back. Just off target.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Ramsey pumps it upfield.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Aimed long and direct. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now the cross. And that's out of reach. What a throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to get some whip on it. Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Portugal take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Should have put that one away.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. João Mario clears it out of harm's way. Knocks it towards the front. And it's Church, out wide to the right. That'll be a throw. Wales have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Away from immediate danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Nani with the ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Cristiano Ronaldo stands over the ball, he'll be looking to dink one in. from there. Gomez battles to win it back. It's a long forward pass. Tries a through ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Ramsey knocks it away.
Well, I suspect there'll have been a few nails chewed off during that attack. How they survived, I'm not quite so sure. But their lead is intact, and that's all that matters.
João Moutinho. He'll have a dip! Ronaldo! Superb! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Portugal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
And there goes the final whistle. Portugal are through to the final. See what it means to them as well. The will is there, the belief.